Good afternoon. Today we are looking at how to write Roman numeral without stress. Writing of Roman numeral without stress. We are going to see how to translate from Hindu Arabic to Roman numeral, from Roman numeral to Hindu Arabic. Okay, this is helpful to those of us in JSS1 and those who are preparing for common entrance into JSS1. Let's look at the basic rules here. The first rule you need to understand is, the first thing you need to understand here, let's learn how to write, this is, 1 in Hindu Arabic. 1 in Hindu Arabic means I, in Roman numeral. Then 2 is, 1 is I, 2 is I, okay? 3 is I, okay? I believe strongly if you know how to write this, and also this rule, there is no way you cannot write in Roman numeral from 1 to 3000. That is the scope of this lesson, writing from 1 to 3000. Okay? Now, the next thing you need to know, let's learn this. 5 in Hindu Arabic is written as V in Roman numeral. 10 in Hindu Arabic is written as X in Roman numeral. Then 50 in Hindu Arabic is written as L. 100 is written as C. 500 is written as D. 1000 is written as M in Roman numeral. If we know this, then with this rule that if you are adding in Roman numeral, you write it after the number, and if you are subtracting, you write it before the number. For example, in Roman numeral, if you want to write 6, it means you have to add 1 to 5. Okay, so you simply write V and then you add 1 to it. If you want to write 4, it means you have to take 1 from 5, which is I, then 5, meaning you have added 1. Writing it before the number means you have subtracted. While writing it after, it means you have added. Okay, following this rule also, let's look at how to write 8. 8, you have to add 3 to 5. 5 is V. Adding 3 means after it. Okay? Then let's learn how to write 9, for example. 9, the next number to 9 is 10. You have to take 1 from 10 to give you 9. Okay? So 10 is X. So to take 1 from 10, you simply write this way, meaning 9. Okay? We are going to extend this rule to a higher level. Of course, you know, if you want to write 20, you have to write this way. You add 10 to 10 to give you 20. If you want to write 30, you add 10 to 20 to give you 30. But what happens if you want to write 40? This is not allowed in Roman numeral. In Roman numeral, you are allowed to use 3 of them, not 4. So now, you come to think of the next 10 number to 40, which is 50. 50, of course, is this. So, to write 40, you take 10 from 50. To take 10, you write X before 50. Do you see this? Write 10 before 50 to give you 40. Then, if you want to write 60 now, you add 10 to this to give you 60. To get 70, of course, add 20 to it, which is 20. To get 80, of course, you know, this is this. Then 90, how do we write 90? I told you before that you cannot add 4 tens. So the next thing to do is think of the next number to this thing, the next 10 to 90, which is 100. So to get 100, you have to take away 10 from 100. So taking away 100 is C. Taking away 10 from 100 means you have to write X, which is 10. Then C is 100. You are taking 10 from 100. Do you see this? Okay? To continue this, we can continue 100, 101, 102, 103 using this, 103, 104, like that, to 110. This is 110. If you want to write 120, this is 120. Okay? Then 130, 140, like this. Okay? You get to 200. You get to 300. You get to you get to 300. It's 200, 300, 100, 200, 300. Then, let's see what happens if you want to write 400. Of course, I told you you cannot write this. This is not allowed in Roman numeral. Okay? So what we are going to do now, think of the next 100 now. We are in 100 now. No, we were writing in tens. So now we are in 100. So we are going to subtract 100 or we add 100. When we were writing in 10, we either added 10 or we subtract 10. Okay, but now we are in 100, so we are going to add 10, 100 or subtract 100. So we think of the next 100 to 400, which is 500. 500 is D. Okay, so now take 100 from 500. Take 100 from 500. Do you see this? It's simple. Take 100 from 500, which is CD. If you want to write 600, add 100 to 500. It continues. If you want to write 700, do you see? If you want to write 800, do you see this? If you want to write 900, of course, you know the rule. Okay, it's as simple as that. You continue this, and that. Then, 1000, of course, you know is M. When we begin to operate in thousands, okay, 1000 is CM, C. Okay, 1100 MC, 1200 MCC, and it continues until you can write 3000, which is MMM. It's not that MM you are thinking of. Okay, this is 3000 in Roman numeral, not that Ponzi scheme. All right. So I believe strongly, though we have not written from 1 to 3000, but I've laid out the routes that you have to follow in order to write 1 to 3000. Okay. So I don't think there is any confusion here. Did I write 900? No. Of course, you know how to write. You think of if you get to 900, you think of the next 100 to 900, which is 1000. Just simply take Take 100 from 1000, you get 900. Okay, this is 900. Do you understand? Now, in one of these questions in the common entrance, you were asked to write this in Roman numeral, 499. This is simple. If you can write 400, 400 is CD. Okay? 90 is simply 90 is simply C. 9 is simply IX. So joining this together, you can easily produce 499 in one of the questions I saw. So ladies and gentlemen, following this rule, there is no way you cannot write Roman numeral from 1 to 3000, which is required of you. Of course, if you are going for any common entrance, you should know this. And then anything Roman numeral will be at your fingertip. So this is what I have for you today. I believe you have been following this channel, and if this is your first time, I'm your math teacher on YouTube, Omepa Clement by name. You can follow my Facebook group. The name is Mathematics Wizard. A lot of things we discussed there, okay? It's all about mathematics. Here or that that Facebook group. You can easily search and add yourself, and you'll be part of the big family we'll have. So you can forward any question you have on Roman numeral from 1 to 3,000. You can always forward your question to me through the WhatsApp number you have, or go to our group on Facebook, Mathematics Wizard Group. Ask your question there and it will be attended to. This is what I have for you today. Thanks for listening.